So why we are doing these hard forks, and why we are planning 2 hard forks, one after another. And in first hard fork, so why we are doing this? First, this is because we want to fix some part of system contracts, but also maybe some changes on the storage level or format of the storage or the protocol. For example, in the RSpace hashing and this kind of stuff. So to make it more clear, we will do this in two steps with the 2 hard forks. So in the first one, it's basically very simple. We are not doing any code or contracts changes. So what we will change in the first hard fork is just to remove 2 slashed validators that we have in the bonds map in POS, because they are preventing us for to work with the last finalized state in an easy way, how it's meant to be working. Because right now, because of this slash validator in the past, for last finalized state, we need to download all of these blocks until the point where this validator is slashed. So on the start of the mainnet, we created, we configured POS contract to be too conservative with respect to quarantine period. So this is the only thing that when we start the new Genesis, we want to lower this number of blocks that validator needs to be in quarantine. Maybe we will also increase bonding limit, but we want to basically minimize any changes, even just the configuration. So what this means? This means that we will get rid of all of the state on the mainnet, and we will transfer only the rev vault state. This means all the rev addresses with the balances. And of course, in this first hard fork, because we are not doing any other changes, we want to focus that community understand the whole process, and we will specify if you want to check this for yourself, you'll be able to do this. Maybe this process will be time consuming, but it must be easy to check and easy to understand. So after we do the first hard fork, then we basically want to apply all of the changes that are really can give us more performance and much easier changes after that. So we basically have changes on each level. So I specify like something that is most valuable. So first, we want to have a process that we can upgrade system contracts. So right now, because we don't have a way to change POS, we cannot, for example, change the quarantine period, and that's the problem. So we want to create some easier process that we have, like from technical perspective, we have a way to do it, but also we have some governance process. How we can, from the community and from the co-op, we can somehow go through this process. I mean, we don't have we didn't specify all the process yet, so I cannot say how it is going to work, but we need this capability. Raul already mentioned that we started the changes to the rev vault, and the main thing is that we will have all the transfers on chain. So this is something that it is interesting from the perspective of light clients or wallets that can much easier way to without looking at the history of blocks can get the history of transfers. So I wanted to also mention some other stuff that we want to change. For example, in the registry we have very difficult way to insert contracts that are updatable, so that we are calling this insert with a signature. And related to that, we will also fix some issues that we have when we are able to predict unforgeable names, which is now used exactly for this purpose. So we will simplify the whole process. Rao also mentioned some fixes that we want to do in the POS, and we have one issue here which now doesn't work, right? We have calculating rewards in POS which has the overflow, and we cannot basically calculate this automatically. So, for example, right now what we are doing to calculate this, we are doing this manually. We take all of the blocks, take the cost of deploys, and we basically calculate what this value should be. But this is not like, this is bug in POS, and we definitely want to fix it. So related to that, we want to have a special type so that we are safe from overflow. And we have some other security issues that we want to apply. In RSpace, there are also some fixes that we know that we will do, like unify hashing, which will improve the speed of block merge. But there is also some changes that are like more deeper, and I'm not sure if we will be able to test everything, but this will be very good to do right now, because we don't basically want to create any hard forks in the future. So and these type of changes in the storage or hashing or serialization requires like hard fork on the lower level. So yeah, and the first hard fork is basically dependent when we will publish the block merge. So we want to publish the block merge on existing state so that we can check that everything works without problems, and that we have even more confidence that when we go to the hard forks, that we don't have something behind our back as not related to hard forks. So how this first hard fork work, and what we will do is we will take the state of existing revolt contract. This is basically it. We will take all the list of accounts with balances, and we will transfer this to the new state. We have one difficulty, or this is how revolt works. We are not storing the rev addresses. This is like optimization, because we are using instead of just a fixed list, we are using a type of map which is more optimized for conflicts, when we have two blocks that are working with the same, for example, revolt contract. And the current implementation is written in a way that it's first take the hash of the rev address, and this becomes the key in the revolt. And this is completely enough, because when we do some transfers from one rev address to another, we can very easily get to the vault by hashing the address and accessing this revolt. So, but now when we want to extract the state, we have a problem that we really don't know what this what ref address is that is storing this balance. So for that purpose, Will, as part of these changes, and Will is like mostly working on that, and because transaction server and data that is using is used by RevDefine. So somehow Will was main person to cover all of this. And what we did, we replayed all of the blocks from the beginning. So with reporting service, we were running in parallel all of the blocks from the beginning. So this is also something that this process of running blocks in parallel means that in the future we will be able to do this for any new blocks, not just for replay or reporting. So we are using this list of addresses. This is what we need. We need for transaction server to give us the list of addresses, and then we can hash these addresses and basically complete our revolt that we need. Together with this, because we have transactions, we want to validate the balances or have double check of the balances that we have in Vault. I want to be clear. We are using transaction server only for this mapping. The source of truth is really on-chain revolt. This is the only thing that we are using. All of the other stuff with transaction server, we just want to have a double check because we have this additional information. So this is the result that we are getting from the current state is this one file that we are calling wallets txt. And this file was in the same way used when we were starting the mainnet. So we had this wallets file on the specific block height that was on Ethereum. So we will do basically the same process. We will only change the extension so that it can be recognized, but everything stays the same. We will specify the block number on which we will stop the current network and take all of the rebalances and do the whole process of starting the network again. So this is what we will have to start the new network. And this is basically the genesis ceremony that we had when we were starting the mainnet. And because we are not changing anything on the system contracts, we will have the same situation with the hashes. So when we will go to the second hard fork, we will basically do the same process. And this is why this is like a rehearsal because we are also testing that this whole process works without any issues. And this is basically it. This is the end of the first hard fork. We will take the genesis ceremony, and this will be after we create a new network. This is another place where anyone can check their balances directly in a wallets that we have today. And I forgot to mention that in this file will be in the same place where is the first wallets txt, and this will be the place where you can easily check your addresses, your address and the balance. This will be the only place, the one place there that is like official information for your balance. I think that's it.
So are there any questions or comments for Tomislav?
Well, I just want to say it was an exceptionally clear presentation, and I'm delighted to see that we're getting to a point where a lot of this process is more formalized. We're not making it up as we go along, so that it means the work can be more distributed. it also means that people starting their own shards have some processes to follow. So this is really great. I'm really happy to see this this presentation.